clearly stated in the scriptures that my skin is black upon me. Shalom, this is Job. Why am I depicted as a white man when I clearly stated in the scriptures that my skin is black upon me?
All right, Job, they did me the same way, man. I literally said in the scriptures that I am black and comely, which in their time means black and beautiful.
You think that's bad, King Solomon? Well, they claim I'm white, even though I was mistaken as an Egyptian in the scriptures. Oh yeah, that's right. They think the Egyptians are white or Arabs.
You too, huh? My own brother's mistaken me as an Egyptian, Paul, which literally proves that myself and my brothers are black men.
I was literally made from the dirt by God himself, and somehow I came out white? Huh?
All right. Shalom. This is Brother Yowanathan about Adawam coming at you know lesson through the spirit and power Yahweh Shemal Shah. First and foremost, as always, I want to start by giving all praises and glorifications to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone Well. Peace, love, salutations to the hopeful elect throughout the four corners of the earth, preaches word in truth and sincerity. Shalom. All right, so even Esau's devices is coming up against him. All right, as you just seen AI depiction of biblical characters, you know, Job, Paul, King Solomon, etc. You know, basically explaining that they're so-called black men. All right, and it's scripture. Okay, and that's just more backfiring on this damn devil, man. And it's beautiful, man. So you can't, which I'm about to get the scripture in a minute, or in just a second, but you can't do nothing against the truth but for it. Because we know this devil, he's going to use his AI technology or whatnot to try to demonize and persecute the prophets. But like I said, as you seen in this video, it all backfired on him, man. All right. So, hey, the Lord got us, man, either way. Okay. So he can come with ever devices he got conjured up or trying to conjure up. It's not going to work, man. That just was proof of that. All right. So I'm going to get I ain't going to make this video too long, but I want to get a couple of scriptures, you know, to hit the points. Okay. The first scripture I want to get is Romans 8. And I'm going to start at verse 30. It says, moreover, all right, whom he did predestinate. Okay, he predestinated everything. We know the Most High predestinated everything from the very beginning, pursuant to Isaiah 46 and 10, right? Including the elect. All right, the elect was predestinated from the very foundation of the earth. Okay, so it says, moreover, whom he did predestinate, them he also called. And whom he called, them he also justified. And whom he justified, see, them he also glorified. So that's talking about pretty much the elect. Okay, and Esau, you know, he knows there's an elect out there. He just don't know who. The elect of the nation of Israel. He wants to try to get them. He wants to try to get rid of them, you know, persecute. That's why he's going to come after all the tribes. Because he doesn't know, all right? But they're out there. Hey, Lord willing, I'm part of them, man. But the elect are already justified. The elect are already covered, all right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemal Shah. Let me read this one more time. I'm drop down to verse 31, all right? Because verse 31 is the point, all right? It says, moreover, whom he did predestinate, them he also called, and whom he called, them he also justified, see? And whom he justified, them he also glorified. So we already got the glory, man. The elect has already got the glory, and they're going to overcome. All right, like it says in the book of Revelations, right? Verse 31, the point, it says, what shall we then say to these things? If the Most High be for us, see, who can be against us? So the Lord is already with us, man. So nothing pretty much can come against us or be used against us. All right, not even your fucking AI, Esau. All right, because like I said, you seen that video opening it up, it backfired. All right, those AI generated biblical characters describing themselves as being so-called black. All right, we know that according to the scriptures. Okay, we know that according to the scriptures. So if the Israelites are so-called black, guess what? The Lord is so-called black, and who you call God, the Most High, is so-called black. So all this is backfiring, all right, on this damn devil, man. Including him finna try to establish this beast system, the RFID microchip, That's gonna backfire, because once you once you mandate that, that's your ass, man. Okay. So let me get another scripture. Let's get let me see. Let's get 2 Corinthians, and then I want to check out some on the Chat GPT. All right, referring to scripture I'm bringing out right now. This is 2 Corinthians 13:8. It says, "For we can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth." See that? And that definitely includes you damn devils. You can't do nothing against the truth, but for it. So your AI technology is gonna be your downfall too, Esau. Okay? It's exposed you more rather than helping you, man. It's exposing this damn devil more than helping this goddamn devil. So I'm gonna read it again. It says, "For we can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth." So you're only helping our cause, man. All right. See, the more this devil thinks he's trying to, or thinks he's gonna destroy us, whatever tactics he got, he's only benefiting us, man. All right. You Edomites only benefiting us. You're only benefiting on our behalf, man. Okay. So let's go to Chat GPT, and I'm gonna close out. Well, I want to hit this point. Okay, I typed in that scripture I just read. Okay, the phrase, it says, "You can do nothing against the truth, but for it," right? It says the phrase, "You can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth," right, comes from the Bible, specifically 2 Corinthians 13:8. All right, I just read it. "For we can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth," meaning this verse expresses the idea that truth stands firm. See, the truth stands firm, right? So the truth is the truth. No matter how much you try to plaster lies over it, you try to debunk the truth can't. And that's one thing you got to understand: the truth cannot be debunked, because, like I said, the truth is the truth. So whatever's the truth, that's what it is. It's going to stand firm. Okay. You're not gonna make the truth a lie, okay? Okay? If you can understand what I just said in that case, like the scripture say, who have made the truth a lie. See, Esau, he tries to make the truth a lie, man. Saying two men, like in Romans, the 1st chapter, I'm thinking specifically. All right, it says two men can get together and two women get together. That's a lie. All right, the truth is a man and a woman procreates, not two women or two men. Okay, trying to have so-called sex with each other, man. All right, so it says again, this verse expresses the idea that truth stands firm regardless of opposition, regardless of the opposition. Okay, regardless of Esau coming up against the truth, it's still going to stand firm. It's still going to be the truth. The truth that the biblical characters are so-called black men and so-called black women. Okay? Your lies hold no weight, Esau. It says, even if someone tries to resist or deny, like you, Esau, their efforts will ultimately serve to confirm or strengthen the truth in the end. See that? It only strengthens the truth. So your lies only strengthens the truth, man. The men and the women in it, man. Okay, that's serving Yahweh by Shemiah Shah. All right, let me read some of this. I'm gonna close out. It says, Paul was affirming that his authority and actions as an apostle were alignment with the truth, Hamashiach, and the gospel. Right, and it was, man. But you got even clowns out there that say themselves Israelites, that call themselves Israelites, right? Saying Paul writings was irrelevant. Okay, they hold no weight. All right, that's a lie, man. But the more you push out the slander like that, the more strength you give the truth, man. Because the men of the Lord are going to constantly debunk that bullshit. All right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Shemiah Shah. It says right here, even if people resisted him or doubted him, see, like you got clowns out, like Sakari in particular. Okay? So it says, even if people resist him or doubted him, he was powerless to act contrary to the Most High's truth. Okay? It says, all his actions, rebuke, correction, encouragement, were aimed to uphold the truth. See, not personal power. So we're made to uphold the truth, and the men, like the men of old. Okay, because we defend. The scriptures speak of defending the gospel. Okay, and the gospel consists of what? The truth. All right. It says down here, a application. It says truth is undefeatable. See, and the truth is undefeated, man. It says lies may rise temporarily, but truth prevails. So the truth is always going to prevail, man. All right, so I'm gonna end it there. You know, it says right here, God's truth, especially, is unstoppable. Yep. No matter what people do, it will stand. It says even enemies of truth may end up inadvertently fulfilling it. Right. So, hey, you try to go against the truth, you're only fulfilling, like I've been saying, Esau is only fulfilling, all right, his destiny, his truth, as written in the scriptures, that he's going to go down, he's going to go into slavery. The more he lies, the more he's fulfilling the truth. So, because, hey, the scriptures say he's the father of lies, right? So just by that, he's fulfilling the truth. So with that, we're going ahead and wrap up. All right, I'm going to say again, all praises. Lord, when this was edified, I'm going to say all praises. Again, all praises and glorifications goes to Yahweh, by Shema Shah, by Shema Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone Rail. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Throughout the four corners of earth, preaches word and truth and sincerity. I'm going to say Shalom again. Kwame Ashala and Abba Shalom.